Hello, this is Beverly again with part three because I don't want it to be long and boring in the second part like the first part. So having my child now, the lady accept me back into her home that I was working with. Yes, so I was there, but the trouble is she got another girl to do the work, but she couldn't manage at all. She couldn't do any work. She couldn't cook good, can't cook at all, and so on. So one day, weekend, she went to Mobile to sell, and the girl was there, telling me that she can't cook and so on. So she's gonna go away. So she packed up her things and went away before they get back. So all the work come down on me now, and me just have baby, so me have to start doing work again even before time for me to work. Yes, and those days they never have any washing machine, so I have to go outside and wash. But our daughter was about 10, the biggest one 10 years old, and the next one was 8. So they try and help me the best way they could, because it was an apartment house. So they helped me the best way they could, and so, but it was very rough for me with the baby to be doing so many work and just have baby, and I was just a young little girl, 17 years old. So it was very rough. It was hard on me, real hard on me. And when my baby was 3 months old now, one night the husband came, knock on my door, and asked me if I could make some coffee for him. So I get up and went into the kitchen to make coffee for him. And when I was in the kitchen, he came in, pushing up himself on me. So I was saying, behave yourself, sir. What are you doing? So there so me say, oh my, I am in danger. I have to get out of this place. And I can't tell the wife anything, because if me tell the wife, he will bring one big fuss and he will fight her, can always fight her. So me have to do lock up my door at night time. And when he call for make coffee, me do like me sleep, cause late night he always come they knock for make coffee, and me know I up to. So one lady when live next door now, she's a domestic helper too. So I pinch her and tell her things, what is happening, and she said I should write a telegram, give her, and she will drop it off for me. Write a note and let you send the telegram. Write a note, give her my sister address, name, and everything. So that's what I did, and she dropped it off for me. And eventually it was getting so bad, he come pushing up himself for me, and so eventually me tell the wife. Me couldn't keep in a man, me tell the wife, say, he's trying to do that. When he called me to make coffee for him and so on and so forth. So she said, all right. She not say anything to him. She keep it, but one day now, seem like they have a fuss. They drive out, and it seems like some fuss or the other, they have quarreling in the van. So she burst out everything what me tell her, and tell him that I, told her all that he was doing, want to do to me, right? So God is so good. This same time when the man coming to kill me, my sister and her teacher friend came before them, because as they drive out of the yard and gone, about 10 minutes after they left, my sister and her friend, her knocking on the gate, and me look at my sister and her friend, and my sister come and see me, she was crying. She hugged me up and crying and say, oh God, Dan, look at you, because telling you, me went maga. You could have take one soap and put it in a me collarbone, me 2 collarbone, maga, me ribs them as was a bone, because me have the young baby and me have to the work. See, we wash, cook, clean, and then look about the baby. And me are just iron, and me are just 17. So it went rough, it went hard. So me maga don't wash it. So my sister come and they cry and they say, oh God, pack up your things them. And while they were there, now I'm going off to pack up my things, and me hear the explosion, me hear the van driving in the garage and the door slam, bloop. And me hear the man say, away, so and so they crossing and decent language, bad word. Away the dirty maga drunk girl there, where they can tell like me kick her down and tap in her face and kill her. And he come the storm through the house. Kind of know my sister and her friend is there. When he storm through the house and come round at the back corridor and come back up in them, he frightened. So my sister said, oh, that's the way you up here they treat me sister. I saw you as you know. And I said, my God, look at her, she mad, and look how she look, and you know they come kick her down and box her down and step in her face, and so I'm frightened, man. Kind of know, you know if the next person is a police or what. So he walk away, go away. No come with him blaze up again, and the wife come and explain. They say no one explain until say a true certain things, and what men tell her and tell him in the van, and he get angry. And that's when he get angry and go, and so my sister said, but I saw that when come lead down my sister. Suppose we wasn't here, you couldn't hold him and control him. So you see, God was right on time for me. Like the 4 days late when he was 4 days late, but he was just in time. So he was just in time to rescue me. So my sister take me things them, and when he asked the lady, see, where the money them for, she say, them the money they gone long time. When me think that she saved some money for me, not even a dime, she not giving me the left. Not even a dime, because men they clean out the fridge, and the mother plug it out for it to thaw out, and the mother said the place wetting up, so we must try get out the ice. And me now take knife and the jam and never know, so that I punch out the fridge. Me country full girl. So me jam and me punch out the fridge, so she end up having to fix it. So she say, me punch out her fridge, so she take pay for that and this and that. So I said, it's alright. So me left and went, and my sister met one cousin, my auntie daughter. Asked her before she come up if me could have said her and behave. She said yes, but she even worse than anybody else. Mean. My sister have to give her money for me to stay there, give her money for food. And she went mean and terrible until my sister eventually, after I was there for about 6 months with her, my sister eventually get a room to rent, and she rent it and buy up her little things them and come for me. Yeah, and you know she treat me like me or her daughter, and you know she take care of me until eventually when we investigate my brother, they go through a rough time and you know, run when me go there and look for him, and they beg me say no left me, my pet name is Don. Don't leave me, make me come with you. So me say, me can't go carry you because then go say I'm me take you away from home. So me direct him, go fi find we. So me say to him, say you go to Falmouth, take a bus from where you is now and go to Falmouth. And me tell him the bus I must take from Falmouth, and me tell him where to find us when him reach Falmouth. Now he take another bus, leave him at a place named Duncan's. And then now, right at the Duncan school, and on the second road on the left from the school, he turn up in the road and come and direct him, said the 4th house on the left is there we live. So me just direct him and tell him what to do, and he say, all right then. And I'm telling him, man, when me go home back and tell my sister, she cry. She said, no, you should have carried my brother come. You should not left him, man. You should have carried him come. You should not left him. Because me run away from home, never get to run away. Because I went young. So, even they meet all the disadvantage and so I tell my sister they cry and they say, oh God, do God help me, I have to go feed him, you know. So eventually, not even 2 days after me come, we inside they talk and laugh, me and my sister in the kitchen part talking and laughing, and me hear down the road, hello, catch me direct him to us. And when we run out on the veranda and look, now my brother at the gate with one little piece of crocus bag, one fine bag where you buy pig feed in. I think I have 2 little pieces of clothes wrapped up in, as me tell you, 7 years used to have clothes. So my sister run, go hug him up and pull him come. When you see him, you know dirty. My sister, if he can go in the bathroom and scrub him, that's the poor thing. They say, scrub him, my sister, scrub me. And my sister scrub him, got through. In kind of run away from home, and when he in the bush, they can't feel asleep and so, because my father they beat, you know, he beat with one, what you call it, something will come off a car tire, he soak it, and when he lick you, he cut and you bleed. So if you have to run away, he tired of the beating, so he run and hide in a cane piece, and then wait there. And when at dinner time now, we sneak and come, and my stepmother will give him something to eat, and he go back, go hide out in the cane field and sleep in a cane field. So my sister cry, you know, and we happy Saying come amongst we and me, him, and my sister and my baby were there. For a good time. For many years we lived with our sister until we go church with her and so on. And church people helped to give us clothes and food, help my sister. Because she was just doing a domestic work. Because she never get a good educational background either. So she was doing domestic work too. And she take care of me little baby girl because she buy feeding for her and so I wasn't working until one church is have a craft shop and me go up there go put on Swan the Jamaican it, and she pay me little thing, me could have buy little something for me baby now. And I saw his story go and it wasn't easy, it was rough, but God was there to help us and till eventually my sister get through to go away. So we went left and we won now. We have to move from where we're living and go back near to where we grow up, near to my father. And when my sister just left, now she left some money and we pay rent, so we pay rent. My brother and my daughter live, and we pay the rent until the rent money run out, And she went just go up, so she not get to send down anything yet. So hungry start wipe we now. We have a big sister living at the area, so sometimes they go eat and so on. But she have her children them, so we couldn't